Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio 0.17. Good gosh, our base has gotten pretty large. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. And that is going to be assisted. I like the pattern that these red octagons are making on the mini-map here. That is going to be assisted by getting our circuit production going on. And yeah, almost certainly, I think... I didn't leave enough room for more green circuits here because I assumed there wouldn't be enough for maybe critical mass. I'm not entirely sure there is, but I suspect if we go and like maybe make 4 of these, that might be enough. And then these reds, we can probably fit 4 of them in there. And so here is our red circuit or blue circuit production over here. Copied initially from one of the blueprints from Factorio prints, and then I did toggle a little bit. So what we have over here is sulfuric acid coming down, which is required to etch our blue circuits. And then you can see this underground pipe is going to here, and this one is going to that one over there. The other thing we've got going on for us is down this middle here is where we're going to be getting red circuits, because blue circuits, they only run once every 10 seconds. They're actually quite slow. And they only need 2 red circuits each. So we really don't need a lot of red circuits. So the one belt and grabbing with reds is going to be fine, but we need tons of green. You need 20 for each run, so that's 10 per second, which means that like half of one side of this belt is, you know, 2/3 of it is going to go to feed one of these things, which is kind of crazy, go nuts. But we'll see what we can do. Anyway, so we're gonna go and pull out of this, and yeah, there just won't be enough throughput to really actually make this work. We're going to need more dedicated green lines here, but we're going to get it started so that we get blue circuits going. As soon as we've got blue circuits going, what we're going to do is we're going to go and engage the rest of our science and really go ahead and give that a huge jump start. I guess that's going to be a little awkward, but what I'm going to do is then do this, and yeah, see, like there's not going to be enough, but we're gonna pretend. There you go. Like, hold on, there's a way to make this work. We're gonna pretend, and then we'll find a way to get more green circuit throughput in here later on. The hope is sort of gonna be that we're gonna not need all the blues. I'm betting that was one tile too far, and that's why it didn't. I don't know. It did work. Why didn't it? Oh, because it's facing the wrong way. That's why it didn't override the other things. Okay. Right, so there's going to be this. You're going to come over here and go there. Things actually being destroyed? Ooh. That's our new circuit area. We are not very far from that. Let's go. Yeah, we are making a lot more pollution over here, so it makes sense that more things will be drawn there, and it's also an area we really don't want to see get destroyed, so we're going to have to reinforce that little choke point, which at least will be fairly easy to do. Blue circuit production should start going. By the time we get back, there should be a little bit waiting for us. Yeah, right over there. So we're going to embiggen these defenses. If nothing else, just doing something like this will go a long way. Oh, I was going to say, we're having power issues too. That's part of it. And then we'll have a little bit more over here to catch that, but I'm betting that's going to help. Because yeah, if there's low power, then our guns can't fire fast enough. So that's going to be a part of an issue. So we'll have to go and up our power production soon. I think all our undergrounds are now placed here, which is good. If we check here what's missing, yeah. Some lamps. I just actually sent a bunch of lamps into the system, so I don't know. Maybe there's still a shortage, maybe there isn't. We'll see. Alright, the greens are coming in okay. So again, the red circuits, they do carry, the red belts rather, 30 items per second. Probably just miscounted something. 10. Oh yeah, yes. I said, oh, we need 20 per second. No, we need 2 greens per second to feed these processing units. Yeah, so actually our throughput here might be okay. I mean, you do legit need a stupid amount. And we are basically just like leeching off of our 2 belt wide bus, which is, again, not ideal. But we might be able to get the job done. We'll see. All right, you are going to do one of these. And then you're going to, yeah, the lineup is correct. Do that. Jump under the bus, and then maybe we'll go ahead and just underground some more. That's going to be okay. And then I'll do the same thing that I did for the greens over here. Like that. Because why not? You know, it's fairly spaghetti, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm just worried there's not going to be enough greens to fully saturate this now. But if it backlogs at all, it's going to be okay. All right, blues are going to be made. They're going to show up here and here. Now, we're only busing one line of blues. This might produce more than that. I don't know. Actually, let me pull back more here or move the power cable, but this, and then what I'm going to do here. Looks like this way actually would be the easiest. We'll just do a little quick lane balance. You were probably from the old circuit thing. And here's where our blues are finally going to arrive onto the bus. Boom. Nice, which means also we can make our power armor now and all those modules and everything, which is going to be good. Some of which I think might be getting built in the mall. But mostly I want the science to be going. You're going to chew on these walls, which I guess is fine. Don't replace the guns. I mean, that's out of range anyway, but yeah. The fact that they're going to come through here makes me think, though, what I should do is I should extend you this way. You like that. You like that. And we should make sure to get some electric guns over here. I guess I'll just, for laziness, I'll go ahead and use my blueprint here. Because then at least the power lines will go and work. There we go, something like that. You're going to come in and do some repair. Probably get spit at, but at some point someone is going to come in and install those guns. Yeah, you can see the green situation. Luckily, we're not consuming too many greens. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll finish the follower robot count. Just with the last bit of that, since now we've got our circuit production. But yeah, you can see there's way not enough. We need more green. Red's okay. Can I just duplicate the green line as is? I don't know if we'll have enough belts to do it, but maybe I'll start. I guess I don't have to walk over there. All I have to do is say copy. I mean, we've got the template, but I'll do it this way anyway. Because then I get it to be the same length that is lined up. Actually, we can overlap the power cables like this. Now, we may not have enough copper to support another one of these. Actually, it's the iron that's holding this back, which I'm a little surprised at. But we have a really weak-ass version of the leaching over here. Well, so first of all, we can go and activate more of these iron smelters. There's actually not quite enough raw iron coming in either. That has me a bit surprised. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay. No. It sort of kind of makes some sense. Because we wanted to let this mine out, which it did. I actually even deconstructed it and then forgot what the implication of that was. Because you're supposed to go there. And actually, you go there, you go there. You go up over this way. And then just a scooch underground to here. Oops. Wait, oh no, hold on. There we go. Okay, so this is going to get fed out better now. And yeah, let's activate the 4th smelter. But yeah, we're going to need much more. If the smelting's going to stay here, we are going to need much more trains to be delivering goods. So that should activate this smelter section. You can see it's all backlogged here, so it's not that we don't have enough production, it's that we're not shipping enough iron plates in that direction. Although it's backlogged, it is still moving, so we're still consuming things fairly quickly, so we're going to be happy to have the extra one online here. I'm going to move you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a priority on the right to make sure that's fully saturated. And then we're going to have another one. Keep up this sort of like reverse bus thing. Oh, we need landfill. I can probably request that because I've got landfill in a box just up over here. Actually, I might be able to just underground this. Okay, yeah. I could cancel the landfill request, but yeah, what the hell. I don't think I have any landfill being made anymore. Maybe I still am, actually. Is this where we're leaching out for the green? It is. But we're going to want to double up on that. Boom, to there. Because it wants to use all that. So, I mean, we've got more consistent iron coming in on this now. In theory, why are you only at a half? Oh, because we're not... Yeah, no. Hang on. If we do this... There we go. It's 2 full proper lines of this. It's possible that with the lengths we're talking about, what we're really going to need are blue belts to get everything going. Oh, see, no, you're fine. Now you get the iron all the way to the end. And you're not even going that fast. Okay, good. So we can probably support a second one. I mean, we may not be able to fully support it. It is worth noting that the amount of stacking we have over here is not actually enough to fully saturate the 2. So it's good that we're setting up another one. At that point, this is too much production for 2 red belts, but at least we're fully filling the red belts, which is what we're going to be aiming for here. So let's bring iron down on here. This is right like that. This little placeholder bus for something I don't remember. This setup is really not great, but it'll do. My inventory's full. Trash this, trash that, trash that, trash that. Pick up these plates because it's very annoying to have them on the ground. Make me some fast splitters because we still have the bottleneck on gear production for the splitters. There you go. Make sure to prioritize that way, which will cause a little dearth of stuff over here, but it will be okay. I mean, again, there might not be enough throughputs on 2 iron belts to actually feed this. But it took completely for everything, but it's still going to move things in the correct direction. Pop that down. You're still not powered? Oh, my blueprint didn't grab this. And you can see there's a pretty substantial power shortage as well. which might be why the circuit production is not draining all of our iron, because our iron is more or less power independent. Well, that's not true, the inserters. And yeah, we don't have enough undergrounds here. But they'll get made, and then this will start working. Okay, let's get some copper down here. And yeah, there's no way this is going to be enough for all this. But for now, what I'm going to do, even though this is terrible, is I'm just going to do this so that technically it flows in and it's working. And then we can, because I'm still hoping to, you know, start our science. It was supposed to be now, but it's like, let's get a little bit more of this going on first. Renew that, and yeah, that is terrible. Don't do that. But ultimately, we're going to be just short over here too. So this is going to be, oops, that's not great. Like that. Maybe a little more of a hop there. I'm actually out of undergrounds. Well, I guess I can craft my own. No one's using all this iron, right? It's not like we're consuming it for something super important. I'm doing one at a time here, so I actually do get them. At least the bots are delivering some. Yeah, I gotta kick up the gear production over where I'm making these things. Do-do-do. And the problem is it also takes forever to make these, because you have to make so many gears along the way. Come on. Yay, another pair. We're getting there. Actually, I guess we're gonna have to move this over and get it to group up over here, because there's not enough room to do the angling to merge up with the other spot. Come on. Make me undergrounds. Yeah, see, it's like 40 gears per. It's so stupid. Because it's 40 gears for the undergrounds by themselves, and then another... Okay, no gears... Okay, so the gears only for the fast undergrounds. There's no gears here. Although there are gears for the transport belt. That's right. Now I remember. At least this is starting now. Right. Okay, now that's why it has the bend. Now I remember. Hold on. Because the way this is set up. This is supposed to be copper. This is the way to know that it's time for a break. Plus, then I can wait for more of these things to get crafted. But yeah, because this does this thing. I mean, it's really sexy how everything's lined up here, but it does force you to do a little bit of a silly thing here. What's not silly? Feels a little silly. I guess we can probably assume, yeah, that we can just merge this up here. I want to save some parts there, because we have it feeding in there, but it's clearly, I don't know. Maybe this is not right, but we'll see. And then what we'll do is have you come in that way. And then here, if we do priority to the left, that'll keep feeding in better. I mean, not exactly, I guess. There's a better way to balance that, but... I don't know if the left here matters. Okay, that's that. What I'm gonna have to do, what time is it? Oh, no, we still have time to go. All right, so let's fix this error. And yeah, you're waiting for a ton of undergrounds before you can be fully functional. Oh, my inventory's full. Well, let me queue up a bunch of those. That's a good way to consume iron plates. Just craft more underground belts for the system that's having a hard time keeping up. Okay, so I have to get copper on here. Oh, blinking lights. Yeah, that's from power shortage. It's pretty short. Okay, we are now done everything that we can do until we get purple. Purple for the blue belt and also yellow for logistics. In fact, I might prioritize the yellow. Not that we can do either one right now. But yeah, a little bit of yellow to get it started. Okay, you over here. So this is all stupid and bad. Excellent. Good stuff. Done, done, done. And link you up. Okay. And so for here, no, like that, like this. Connect all this, get that, a little one over there. Have you come down to here, and underground, and underground. And then pick up all the iron plates. Also copper. There we go. Iron. Done. Okay. Now you can start working over here. We get some more greens being made and shove you into the system over there. In the hopes to saturate this a little bit more completely. I mean, the red's good. Yeah, the red's pretty fine. And then the blue. And yeah, I think what'll happen is I'll move the red over and put a couple more of these green productions. But to do that, we will have to change how we feed iron into that system. Iron and copper, because there's no way there's going to be quite enough to be able to keep up. But here we go. We've got a tons of blues. And so... excellent, yeah. Like nifty. So I can have blues on me. Now I can't handcraft either one of these. Actually, I could handcraft purple science, which is interesting. I could kickstart that if I had stone on me, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, see, the green is still nowhere near enough. Now, this isn't working all the way to the bottom, but this one is, although... yeah, there's not enough copper now, which isn't really a surprise. Yeah, because both needs a lot more. But this is still going to give us a little bit more throughput than we had. All this copper just sitting here idle until we get all these undergrounds built. It's kind of miserable. But they'll get there. That'll give us a little bit more green. Well, I guess not. I guess this is about as much green as we're going to get with the current setup. And even if we get more green production, it's not going to matter because we need more inputs. But we have some blues going, and that's good. Okay, let's move over down the line and make some more science. The other thing that will help is if we get productivity packs going on. Now, so that's efficiency, that's speed, which can also be good. Productivity modules. I don't think we have... oh, no, we do have them being made because someone's going out to fulfill a request over here. So that'll be good, especially with the science making. We can save a lot of parts doing this. So what we're going to do is the same as what we've done in previous goes. Let me just put a little dude over here. Just bring it a little further, and then maybe one over here, just so that I'm not going to be standing outside of the logistics area too much. This wall, I guess, can go. It's pretty obsolete at this point. Okay. Speaking of things that are obsolete, you're out of ammo, and we're going to move this power connection as well to something like that. Remove this back wall. which was needed before because people were coming around that way. So what I would like is to make, I want gold first, if we can. Because gold will give it to logistic systems, which will enable requester chests, which will unlock a lot more power for what we're going for. Put you there, do this. So gold gets made how quickly? It's kind of an annoying number. You get 3 every 21 seconds. If we want, we're basing it on 2 per second. So if we had 7 of these, that would be 1 per second. So if we have 7 per side, I should actually use the blues. Then I think that will result in 2 per second. More or less. Maybe. I don't know. Math is hard, man. So you need 3 inputs, which is fine, because we've got enough room there. You don't need a large number of anything, so that's okay. Now the blues, we can just feed into you directly, which is nice. It's the flying robot frames and the low density structures that we've got to work on a little bit more. So let's go ahead and pull way back over here. There we go. Okay. So if we go and turn over here. All right. Now, how much input do we need? We are running... Yeah, I don't know. It's 2/3 what these numbers are. Because if we were running the full 21, which would be 3 per second, so we're not doing that. If we're running the full 21, we'd need 21 robot frames per second. So I guess, yeah, it's just 14. 14 flying robots frames per second. Wait, per second? No. No, we need 14 robot frames every 14 seconds, I think. So 1 per second. That sounds more appropriate for these science things. So if you're a flying robot frame, you are over here. You need steel batteries, electronic circuits, and an electronic engine unit. So this is where the requester chests become really, 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 really handy. I wonder if I can just like bootstrap the system. I don't know. It would just be so nice though, wouldn't it? So everything other than the electric engine unit, we can just belt to you. So electric engine unit over here needs lubricant, regular engine units, and electronic circuits. So regular engine unit, steel plate, iron gear wheel, and pipe. Any chance? How much of these do we need? 500. Okay, I can't handcraft that. Crap. Let's say, can I just handcraft some and then turn to requesters? But no. No, no, no. Oh, and how quickly do you work? It takes you 10 seconds to make one. Maybe you want one per these per second. Oh, it takes you 20 seconds to make this. So we need 1 per second, but we need 20 of these. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so we need 1 per second of this, if I calculated everything right. So we need actually 20 of these in a row. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Which makes... Actually, that's probably wrong because the number of things I had in my hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's what I thought. Because I'd put one down, and I would have had 50 in my hand, and it said 30 after that. Is that vaguely correct? I think so. What is this science called? Utility Science Pack. Factorio Yellow Science. Oh, you need 44 green strips per second for all the components. Yeah, I guess the yellow... Is that true? I guess it might be. Maybe it's not practical to run the yellow at 1 per second. Well, I don't know. Let's see what we can do. It might be impossible, because this feels like it needs a stupid amount of production. So we need 1 electronic unit per second, or engine unit per second. All right, we may need more space for this. Okay, well, what I'll do... Yeah, I guess that's okay. I was going to put these on one side, which we can still do, but we can figure out some spacing for this later. So let's say we do this. So one of these... No, that's what's being made. We need 1 electronic thing per second. So we need 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Do you have to grab dumb amounts of things? No, you don't. You're gonna need stuff on this. And then you're gonna need lubricant that runs down here. Actually, because you don't have to grab very quickly, we can save ourselves a bunch of underground belts, which is what I was going to do here. Run you this way. Excellent. And just use long grabbers like this. Electronic units, or electronic things and engine units. So we're going to have green circuits coming onto this thing, which is fine. And then we need to get engines on here as well. What I'll do is just give us a little bit of space. Oh, inventory's full. Wow, I have a lot of coal on me. I have a lot of variety things, but pick this up, which gets auto-discarded. All right, so we need 1 engine unit every second. So what's involved in doing that? I guess we can feed one into the other, but you gotta grab some more stuff. No, we'll build it. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Nope, just regular engine unit. Okay, so you need 2 things as well. Like, we may not have the material to actually feed all this, but at least it'll be ready to scale up if we're able to feed more things into the system. And yeah, getting requester chests up and running will make some of the more complicated crafting jobs. Complicated crafting jobs that we don't need to make in bulk. So we sort of like, we don't want to create a whole thing that feeds off the bus to like fabricate this thing, because we don't necessarily need like unlimited numbers of them. Plus they need a lot of inputs. Then you can just really easily set things up with a requester chest to feed in the inputs for the manufacturing. Okay. So, green circuits. Oops. Oops. Oh my god. I know, I didn't want that there. Can't click properly save my life. Which is pretty normal for me, I guess. Did we not need blues for this level of science? Oops. Possible I could have gotten this started before and I didn't need blues, but I want blues ready and running. Okay, got you down. There's that, there's that. Let's get some wires operating here. Okay, you don't grab tons of anything, but just for the sake of whatever, I'm going to put the steel on here. Just going to route it a little to the side to leave room for the iron-based stuff. Okay. And speaking of iron-based stuff, we do have to get it to come down here. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. So now you're going to be making this. Ooh, well, let's I can move over a little bit here. Let's keep this somewhat symmetrical, although I don't know if it has to be. You're going to make gears. You're going to make pipes. I should just move this. There we go. Something like this. Do this, and then I can just get rid of this and do this, and we'll have to count how much we need here. So we need 1 gear per second. We need 2 pipes per second. Yeah, which is nothing. I was pretty sure about that. Let's do this. Oh, I can't actually grab that because of reasons that I suppose make sense. There we go. Okay. So I was doing this so that we have room in case I was like miscounting anything. Or, well, I hadn't actually counted yet, but I was pretty sure we didn't need much, but I want to leave room in case we did need more than I would initially suspected. Okay, what do we have on us that we can trash? We don't need this. I have too many inserters. I suppose I can trash some of that. Maybe all of this. You. There you go. This whole, like, not regularly having room for stuff is kind of annoying. I'm actually going to move you. So I can do that. And then this. You're still all hooked up properly, so that's going to be okay. Okay, so you are now making engine units, in theory quickly enough, to feed into this, which needs green, and that, which is coming down that way. Takes a while to get it started up because it has a long construction time. There. Done. Okay, electric engine units. Now, that plus green circuits, I suspect this is going to be fine. So what we'll do is have you come down this way. And then we need batteries and steel. So, I mean, it's with the science the way it is now, it is a little annoying that, like, oh, we already solved the production of blah one time. Yeah, this can't actually come straight like this. You know, like, we've made robot frames before for actual robot production, but now we sort of have to solve it a second time. It could have potentially been avoided. Like, maybe I could have just made, like, one set and then have some of it bust one way and some of it another. But then I would have had to, like, the calculations would have been more complicated because then it all of a sudden becomes like, okay, well, how much do I need for the actual robot construction and the science production? And math is hard, so, you know. Okay, math is not hard, but trying to do it on the fly while people are watching, that's tricky. Yeah, I didn't actually line this up correctly, but let's pretend. Okay. Why is it? Wow, the shadow's really weird on that, but okay. That's now coming down. Fuck. Excuse me. I was trying to keep the language in this series a little less aggressive than in some of them. Something frustrated grunt. Dough. This is supposed to be batteries. And we don't know if we're going to be putting anything on these bottom two. Right now it's just empty space. Oh, again, I sort of mispositioned it, but oh well. It's being destroyed. What is this? Oh, that's just stuff that was in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, some extra gun turrets are just sitting around there from the early days. Okay. Oh, something can I say? Why aren't you actually producing? Well, because you're not actually connected. Hang on. To lubricant. So to here. Oops. Like that. And now you are producing. Excellent. So this is just the robot frames. There's only one thing that we need. What else do you need? Or this, yeah. Yeah, this is, hang on. Yeah, the robot frames, and then we need more than this for the yellow science. I think this is the hardest job, though. Because it needs something that I think, is it just blue circuits and then low density polymers, which is what, plastic and stone? Something like that, I feel like. I don't remember off the top of my head. Plus, it's probably changed a million times since the last time I did it. Thank you, bots. It's so nice not to have to, like, go back to pick things up, though. It's the things you forget, like, from the start of the series. In any game of Factorio, you're like, oh yeah, I used to have to live like this instead of like that. All right. So you're gonna empty onto this. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Oh yeah, power. Oh my God, I'm forgetting about our power situation. Done. All right. So for our yellow, there's that and the blue, and yeah, low density structure. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the blue circuits, which are not actually reaching here. So there must be a disconnect somewhere, because in theory there should be blues on that. And I'm gonna do this because things always dump on the far side, so we'll get the robot frames and that on that side. So, okay, well there's lots of reasons I guess the blues aren't coming. Remove this. Copy. Paste. Does that work? I actually don't know how those two things are going to interact together. I think there was another gap over here. No, okay. We're good. Come on, bots. Okay, yeah, you deconstructed that. I mean, there's this weirdness, but this is nothing. Looks bad, but it's not anything. Where the bots? There you go. Thank you, construction bots. This time around. Okay, way long now. I guess we'll put in a cut here, and then we'll make the low density frames next episode. They do still have like a million construction bots, right? Like, Yeah, 1500. What I can do as well to like save a little bit of material right now is just say, listen, no need to put more construction bots into the system right now. That is a large number of all the things. There comes the blues. Okay. Low density structure. What's your deal? Copper, steel, plastic. Yeah, so that's not too bad to make. It's all raw material. And let's do that now. Let's just finish it. So low density structure, you take 20 seconds to make one. So I need to do this until it goes to 31. Because then we will make one per second. We're not really leaving ourselves room for purple science. We'll have to move that somewhere else. It needs a fair amount of copper and less of the others, so we'll put the copper on the close one. Okay, copper. And then what we'd like is maybe, that's pretty noisy over there. Maybe I'll put it over here. Iron and plastic. And we'll just get you to skip to the other side here. And then come down. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then, yeah, we can make this work. If I do something, we're full again. I guess what I can do, I can say, listen, coal, just leave me 150 coal. There we go. I guess I could dump the solid fuel for now. Right, stop, cancel, do this. Still think sometimes the steel and the plastic looks kind of similar. They have roughly similar shapes. And they're both like white-ish, gray-ish. Suppose I can do, since I already have the pattern handy, I can grab the copy tool. Sort of like this. There we go. Save myself a little bit of micro. I gotta wait for the construction bot, so what the heck, we'll do the other side manually. And so this is going somewhere over here. Is that the 3 ingredients? 3 ingredients, yes. Okay. So did I actually grab that out of the air? That's kind of awesome. You're gonna go here. And you're going to go there. All to make the yellow. I guess I could just have this in line. Actually, that'd be good, because what I could do is this side, for example, could be for purple instead, which has the same rate of science, which means if I take this 50, so if I bring it to 43 and then 36, there you go. Oh shit, that's not enough room. But the thinking does still stand. So I want this until it says 36. Oops. And then yellow. We may have to like move the wall, but I was gonna say the wall is more or less obsolete as it sits here firing. Let me tell you something. We don't want any aliens getting through this. I mean, we probably will have to move the wall, but not quite yet. Let's make sure to reinforce this with actual laser guns. That was pretty short, though. I think that was like a tiny little exploratory wave, not a true attack. But we don't want to get to a situation where we've randomly like run out of bullets or something, and then everything is terrible. You are gonna grab like this. Actually, do I still have the paste? Yes, I do. So you're going this way. Gonna clear. I think we just have to make sure for some things get power here. Oh yeah, I put down the yellows, but I didn't power that, nor does the entire grid have power, so let's make sure you're connected to something, which should happen here. Excellent. Making the low density materials. Slowly making these frames. Anything on me I could feed into? Had a bunch of blue circuits sitting around, so sure, we'll dump that in there. And then do this, and whenever the low density structure arrives, you should be making me some yellow science. Chance this is producing? Yeah, it's going. It's animating. Takes 20 seconds for the first one to pop out. I guess they'll all sort of pop at the same time. Actually, it'll be longer than 20 seconds because of our electrical shortage. Yeah, we can pass you over here and like that, because later on one side will be purple. So this is good the way it is. Screw it around here. And like this. And then the question is, hey, how do we get the science in there? We don't have a super duper long reacher. But what we're going to do is we're just going to pass it onto the side here. Like this. And have a whole series of inserters. Oops. To run this way instead. So we could do the same thing as before and put a yellow on the end, since we don't actually need that much power, that much speed. Low densities, have they arrived? Yeah, there they are. They're really hard to see on the belt. But yeah, they're gonna start to come through. And yellow science is gonna get made, and after 300 of it, we will have access to requester chests. And then what we're probably going to do is, well, I'll probably have to extend our coal power a little bit. Maybe I'll fit another one right over here. It's not going to be it's not going to be full length again, but it'll fit into where we've already got stuff. All I have to do is get rid of these cliffs. So I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And I'll get that going. Where's the coal production kind of? Where's my coal train? Right, I guess you're producing very slowly because of the lack of power. and not everything's mining anymore. Yeah, oh, there we go, yellow science. It has reached it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and increase the power production. So I will do that now. Folks, thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys next time.